Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is a part 2 of my video about securing cloud solution. From TI Cloud Plus, securing cloud solution part 2. Welcome to the securing a cloud solution part 2 practice lab. In this module, you will be provided with the instruction and devices needed to develop your hands-on skills. Learning outcomes. In this module, we'll complete the following exercise. Exercise 1, managing project, users, and roles in OpenStack.
CompTIA Cloud Plus.
Create a security group on an instance and add a required role to it. Create a new user and verify the access for the user. Lab topology. During your session, you will have access to the following lab configuration. PLB management, PLB deploy, controller, compute, and storage. Exercise 1, managing project users, roles, and OpenStack. As an administrator, you manage projects, users, and roles for an OpenStack instance. Roles define which action users can perform on the project. You assign roles to user project pairs. However, how can man how can manage project users and roles independently from each other? During cloud setup, the operator defines at least one project, user, and role. You can add, update, and delete projects and users, assign users to one or more projects, and change or remove assignment to enable disable a project user. Update the project user. You can also assign or change quotas as at the project level. In this exercise, we'll manage project member user and quotas for OpenStack instance. Learning outcomes. Create a security group or an instance and add a required rule to it. Create a new user and verify the access for the user devices. You will be using the following devices in this lab. Okay, power on. Add and list projects are organizational units in the cloud to which you can assign user. The users can that you assign to the project will be able to manage and maintain the project. Access to different project can be restricted for only specific user, thus preventing unauthorized access to certain project and sensitive data. In this task, you will create a project for an instance of OpenStack. Connect PLAB management. Then click start button, Mozilla Firefox. Then we copy this URL and paste it here. No service available to handle your request. If you receive a 5OT service, you may be required to wait up to 5 minutes for OpenStack dashboard to be accessible. Okay, just wait for 5 minutes. Unless we refresh the connection. We'll wait for the connection. We exit first. Okay, we try again. Okay, open stack has been opened. Okay, step 3. In the username, we type admin. Capital space. And then from the desktop, it shows the username has been typed in the username text box with a mouse ready to minimize the browser. And then click it again, open, choose PLAB deploy, and open. Step 6. It will prompt as login as root. And type password and copy this one. Then enter. Then press slash, then copy this one. Okay, then enter. Hmm. And then the password for keystone underscore oath underscore admin underscore password is displayed at the top of the window of the right with the highlighted keystone underscore oath underscore admin underscore password. This one. Displaying the admin password string. Highlight the keystone password and will automatically be copied. We highlight. Highlight. Oops. Sorry. And then it shows a keystone password has been copied from the etc slash openstack underscore deploy underscore slash user underscore secrets.yml. Open the web browser, click into the password text box and paste in the password. Click connect to the OpenStack dashboard. Then connect. Okay, good to go. After the successful login, OpenStack dashboard will open. Okay, same. Screenshot of Baby Management show the OpenStack dashboard has been opened after the successful login. The OpenStack dashboard opens on the default landing page displaying the identity tab. Ensure project is selected. Okay. Current project are listed by default. It displays two projects, admin and service. Project tab is displayed in Open Dash. Click the Create Project button at the top right side. Create a project button. Create Project button on the project window is clicked on. Create Project window is displayed on the project information. tab, name, text box type, test project. In description, text box type, this is a testing project. You will add more details to the project in the next activity. Create project window is displayed showing required values type in the create project button. Add members to a project. After the OpenStack installation is complete, default user accounts are created. Additional users accounts can be created to give user access to the resources in the OpenStack environment. You can assign pre-listed members to a project. The pre-listed members include services such as Keystone, Heat, Neutron, Glance, and Cinder. In this task, you will assign pre-listed member to this project. PLA manages running and create project windows display otherwise complete task 1 before continuing with task 2. Click the project member tab. Project member tab on the create project window is clicked on. The project member tab display a list of available members from the list. You can select and assign the members to this project by clicking the plus button next to each member. Okay, we click this one for the new members. Project members tab on in the create project window is displayed showing the required selection performed on the all user list. The assigned members are listed members with minus button on the project members column. PLAB Management Project Members tab on the Create Project window display listing the selected members on the project members list is one. This is a project member list. Task 3. Set quotas. Quotas help limit the amount or number of resources that can be assigned to a project or a user. For example, quotas can be used to limit number of instances of the amount of CPU assigned to a specific user. In this task, you will set the quotas for the test project. PLAB Management is running and Create Project window is displayed. Click the quotas tab. In the quotas tab, resources are listed along with the default quota value. For each resource, notice the option show for you to set the required quota for each resource. For example, in the metadata items field, you can specify the limit of number of metadata items allowed for the project. By default, OpenStack allows 128 metadata items for a project. Similarly, you can specify the number of instance cores allowed to the project in the BCPUs field. By default, OpenStack allows 20 instance cores for a project. This one. Similarly, you can view specify all the other resources listed. Quotas tab on the Create Project window is displayed, listing various resources with their default quotas. After viewing all of the fields that were automatically populated with the default values, click Create Project at the bottom of the page to create a project and exit the window. Back on the project window, you will see the newly created test project now listed. Keep the OpenStack dashboard open for task 4. Okay, create project. The newly created project is listed on the project window. This one, testing project. Testing is the this is testing project. Task 4. Add user. In addition to assigning members from the pre-listed ones, you can add user to a project. Each user can be a member of one or more project. In this task, you will add test user to the test project. Carrying on from task 3 PLAB manager, you should be running on the OpenStack dashboard is displayed under identity. Click on identity and click users. Screenshot, PLAB management, click user to display the user and OpenStack dashboard. This one. The user window is displayed. To add user, click the create user button on the top right side. Create window is displayed. In the user text box, type test user. Copy, then paste it. Create user window is displayed showing the required name. Then copy this password. Okay, then proceed. Create user window is displayed showing the required password. In the primary project field, the test user can be assigned to a project by selecting one from the drop-down list. Set the primary project drop-down to test project. Okay, test project. Set the primary project. This is the primary project and drop-down test project. This one. Create user window is displayed showing the required option selected on the expanded primary project list. Set role drop down to member. This one. Role and member. Click create user to create the user and exit window. Create user window is displayed showing the required setting performed on the role field and create user button available. Back on the user page, find the newly created test user. Okay, keep the OpenStack dashboard open for taskbar. Back on the user page, find the newly created test user. We find it. This one, test user. A taskbar. Verify the user profile of the added user. After adding the user, you can verify the user profile assigned to the user. You can log in as a user to verify and view the more profile details in this task. You will view the profile details of the test user. Step 1. Carrying on, carrying on from task 4, PLAB management is running and the OpenStack dashboard is displayed. On the OpenStack ribbon at the top, click admin and sign out. Then log in. Step 2, the login opens dashboard login windows display. Tap the following in the login username test user. Then paste password. Okay, so copy and paste. Make sure. Okay. Log in. OpenStack dashboard display showing the required login credential type in and the connect button available. When prompted to update this login, click on don't update. Select don't update this login is display. Connect. Okay, this is the output. The overview window is displayed this one. On the OpenStack ribbon at the top, notice that the login user is the test user and associate project is the test project. Test user and then test project. Also notice that the overview window lists the quotas assigned to the user for this project. This one, overview is the same. Overview window is displayed listing the quotas assigned to the test user on the test project. RAM, instances, loading, security groups, volume storage. To list existing users, select identity. Okay, we select identity. This one. Users. Okay. The user tab lists on only the test user. This due to the fact that the tester is only a member of the group and not an admin user as specified in task 4 and step 6. Okay, this one. Okay, we screenshot it. Okay, lab assessment. Did you complete all the lab step? Okay, don't forget to complete the review question on the next page. Okay, well done. You have completed the Securing a Cloud Solution Part 2 Practice Lab. Okay, number 2 question. Yeah, lab assessment. Test your knowledge on the topics covered in this lab by completing the review question below. Creating a project in OpenStack dashboard gives the functionality of assigning specific user access in only specific instances. Wait for a second, I'll drink water. I'm thirsty. Okay, back again. What is the functionality of assigning quotas to a specific project? It limits user access to the specific instance. It prevents unauthorized access to the project. It assigns a security group to the instance. It limits the number of resources a project can utilize. At least privilege role that can be assigned to a user in the OpenStack dashboard when a user is created is hit stack user, hit stack owner, member, admin. You receive a request to create new user. They need access to the OpenStack dashboard and a new project. How would your newly created user verify that they have access to required resources? Okay, wait for a second. Okay, let's proceed to the quiz. Yes. True, 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 true. What is the functionality of assigning quotas to others' test project? It limits the number of resources a project can utilize. Privileged role that can be assigned to a user and opens the dashboard when a user is created. You receive a request to create new user. They need access to the OpenStack dashboard. In new project, how would your newly created user verify that they have access to required resources? Log in with the specified user and password. Okay, let me check my answer if it is correct or not. Correct, correct, and correct. Okay, submit report. Yes. Click here. Save as PDF. Save. Securing cloud 2. Okay, this is okay. I'm done. Thank you for your feedback. We appreciate your talking time. Okay, we're done here. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a good day. Thank you and bye bye. What happened?